Okay, so this is going to be a short videos talking about the word problems. So here are the 7 steps I showed you on the board today. I'm going to follow this one. I'm going to working on step 2, step 3, step 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so the first question we have is the rent a car one. The story is basically talking about the total cost for rent a car is calculated using the daily rate and the mile. So the question is asking for how many mile? So by combining 2 and 3 and then the whole problems, we can have the total cost, which is 120. It's calculated using the daily rate since we're just talking about 1 day. So is 40.86. And then also the mile used for every single mile is 50 cents. So 50 cents multiplied by number of miles. And then to solving them, we have 79.14 by subtracting 50.86 on both sides. And then divided by the 50 cents. So we got 158.28. So for the person, can travel about 158.28 miles on a budget of 120. Okay. So the second question is talking about a geometry, a triangle. So to help us figure out what is going on for this problem, we can draw a really simple picture with a triangle, and it has labeling the 3 angles as A, B, and C. So the A and B are the same, and C is 78 larger. So the sentence, we have 2 sentences. The sum of the angle is going to be 180. And then we have a second relations, which is C is 78 larger than others. So we want to find the angle for C, but it's really hard to let X be the angle for C. So we're going to let X be the measurement of A, which is the same for B. Then the measurement of C is going to be 48 larger than the others, so X plus 48. By combining everything, my sum, which is 180, is going to be the A plus the B plus the C. So we got x equal to 34. Then the measure for C is going to be 34 plus 78, 112. Okay. The next one, we're talking about auto shop bill. So the bill is made with the cost for the part and the cost for labor. We want to know the number of hours of labors. So the bill, we know the total bill is 359. Is part of the it is made with the part 59, and the labor cost. Labor is 30 per hour, so $30 multiplied by the number of hours we have, and then we subtract 59 on both sides and divide by 30. So we know the shop used 10 hours to repair the car. Okay. Then the next one is talking about Morgan going to lunch. So what we're talking about is Morgan's bill, or the total bill, is made with the food cost, the sales tax based on the food, and tip based on total, which is the meal and tax. So we're looking for the maximum price for the lunch. So by combining them, Morgan's bill, or Morgan's total amount, she only had $15. And she's going to spend $15 in the food cost. The sales tax based on the food cost, so sales tax is 8%. And also the tip based on the meal and the cost. So here we're using the multiplier because it's going to be one step. By combining the like term, and then we got the dollar amount for the lunch. $12.08, I will say 7 cents for the lunch. Okay, we do not want to round up because it's talking about money. If you're short by 1 cent, they still won't give you the food. Okay. Then the next one is talking about Stephanie, and in particular, it's talking about Stephanie's salary. And the salary is calculated by the hourly pay and commission from selling food and beverage. And we want to know what is the total cost for the food and beverage. So we know she earned $200 on a 5-hour shift. And then we need to find the commissions. And we know the commission is 15% of the total cost for the total bill for the food and beverage. And then to solve it, we got 1246.666. So Stephanie sold or served a total bill of 1,246 and 67 on food and beverage.